Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to solve this very interesting problem from the Harvard MIT Mathematics Tournament of 2008. So we have this function f of x equals to 1 plus x squared plus x cubed plus ... all the way down to x to the 100, and we have to find what is f prime of 1. So the first derivative of this function at x equals 1. So how can we do it? Well, firstly, it's comfortable to rewrite our function is another way. As you can see, there is a very noticeable pattern in this function, so we could rewrite it as a sum. So this equals to the sum from I equals 0, or let's say n, it's more comfortable to write, to 100 of x to the n power. Okay, well now let's see if it works. For n equals 0 we get x to the 0 and this equals to 1. For x equals 1 it is 1, for x equals 2 it is 2. So this is actually our function, it works, and we have to sum 101 terms. Now we need to find our derivative. So what is the derivative of this function? Well, the derivative of this function is d over dx of the sum from n equals 0 to 100 of x to the n. But now we know that the derivative of the sum of two functions, or even more than two functions, is the sum of the derivatives of the functions. And since we adding 101 terms, we can do the same thing here. So this is equal to the sum going from n equals 0 to 100 of the derivative of each term. So the derivative of x to the n. Now we all know what the derivative of x to the n is. In fact, we can just apply the power rule. So this equals to the sum going from n equals 0 to 100 of n times x to the n minus 1. This is the power rule. We just apply the power rule to each term. But now we're interested in the first derivative evaluated at x equals 1. So we just have to substitute x equals 1 in this formula. So we have that f prime of 1 equals to the sum going from n equals 0 to 100 of, we still have our n, but now instead of x we have the number 1, because we said that x equals 1. We're interested at the function at x equals 1. And then we have 1 to the n minus 1 power. Okay, but now n is a number between 0 and 100, and 1 to any number, for example any natural number n, is simply equal to 1. So 1 to the n minus 1 is simply equal to 1. This simply equals 1. So we simply left with the sum going from n equals 0 to 100 of n, and this is the sum of the first 100 natural numbers. Okay, we also have the 0, but 0 plus a number is just that number. And we have a very special formula for this. In fact, the sum from I equals 0 to n, so the sum of the first n natural numbers, equals to n times n plus 1, all divided by 2. So in this case, this equals to n equals 100, so we have 100 times 100 plus 1, all divided by 2, and this equals to 100 divided by 2 is 50. That multiplies 100 plus 1, so 50 times 100 is 5000, plus 50 times 1 is 50, and this equals to 5050, and this is our final answer. This is f of 1. How cool is this problem? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and as always, until next time, bye.